Miss Jen, you know we've been waiting to hear from you. What happened on Beyond the Gates on Friday?
Girlfriend, I know you lying. You ain't about to treat me like I ain't got a man. I ain't got a life. I mean, I ain't got a man, but you don't know that. I be busy. Well, let me give you what you came for. The gossip. Well, first of all, you know it was Easter weekend, so everybody was down there to the country club. Po Haley and them sitting over in the corner where she had her a seat she didn't really want to see all these Duprees prancing around. And it wasn't helping that Bill was over there looking like a sick puppy, wishing he was over there with them instead of over here at the table with her. But then the next thing you know, Bill go get him a phone call and come back and make a beeline back over there to them Dupree's table. And then the next thing you know, he's standing over there at the head of the table like he about to stand up and get a family prayer or something. Now, Haley was agitated, but she was busy over there getting text messages from Lynette letting her know that she was spending yet some more of her money and that her Easter was about to be on her. Well, her and Randy's Easter was about to be on her because they headed out for a brunch on that Hamilton Black card. Now, baby, Nicole done brought Dr. Rollins over to the family get together that they over here having at the country club. And wouldn't you know it, Carlton happened to see him. And he was like, I know you lying. No, we ain't lying. She in there with it. Now he runs into Ted, who asked him what was wrong because he could see his face was a little long. And he was like, let me guess, my ex. And so he says, I tell you what, let's go get a drink. Let's go somewhere and talk. I think you're going to need a little assistance with this Nicole thing. And he didn't say no, he went. They get over there to the uptown and they talking and Ted let him know, listen, Nicole ain't the kind of woman you could be trying to rule and tell her what to do. And especially don't get over in that psychology thing and think you about to tell her nothing because she don't play by that. He was like, you done waited this long to have her and you a good dude. So I like to see y'all kind of win. I swear I thought I was watching that scene in The Color Purple. You had her your way and I had a mine. I'm like, y'all need to be ashamed of yourselves. And you know Nicole ain't gonna like this when she find out. Cause y'all over here discussing her business without authorization. And especially not talking to her ex. Both of y'all gonna get a citation. Watch. Now back to the country club. When Bill finally makes it back over there to that table with Haley, she wasn't happy, but she was trying to play it off. She was trying to be upbeat, chipper, and all of that. And then boom, here come Naomi to say hi. Then Anita came walking past, more Dupree's all up in her face. But where she was ready to tumble out that seat is when Danny came over there and said, Bill, can I talk to you for a minute? And she was looking like, I know you lying. Mm-mm. Ain't nobody lying. And you know Bill went on out there to talk to her. Girl, sip your mimosa and chill. He'll be back. They get a minute and they check in on Naomi, who tells them everything is fine. But Naomi trying to hurry up and get up out of there because she done got her a text message from her husband and told her to come meet him at the Hotel Motel Holiday Inn. And of course, when she got over there and met up with Jacob, she was crying and snotting and can on. She was glad to see her husband. They was glad to see each other. She's scared, he's scared, they nervous. Child, if I was you, he would have to come back home. Ain't nobody got time for all this life of extra danger. Regular life is stressful enough. Back to the country club. Now, y'all know who made a reappearance, right? That doggone Anastasia. Y'all know can't none of us stand her. But you know, sidebar, she do look like a Whitley Gilbert, circa 2022, something like that. But she came in there doing only what Anastasia could do, starting problems and making complications that ain't nobody asked her for. Not to mention trying to bougie signify. But don't worry, Anita stepped in there and shut that thing down and told her, girl, if you don't scurry on, it's going to be a problem. And then Vernon walked up behind her and said, and he is. Now, she scurried on off like roaches when the lights come on, but I wanted to smack that cheap fascinator, girl, I know you got that thing from Timu, off her head and across the room. Now, one more important little thing it went down on the gates. Rashad had met Grayson in the staircase because he done talked them into moving where they meet up at. Now, Grayson was nervous because he done told him, I don't think we should be doing this. So while he got him down there, Rashad asked him, have you figured out yet who that phone number belonged to? He said, I don't know nothing about birthing no babies. Just call me Wes. I ain't in that mess. Jacob was like, okay, cool. He took the little bag and he went on about his way. But listen, guess who was standing in the stairwell and heard the whole thing? Yep, Leah. Leah was right up in there, heard everything. She called Grayson later. She was like, who told you to move the meet up? And he was like, well, the guy thought it was going to. She said, let me tell you something. Is the guy paying you? Is the guy in charge of the girls? You don't do nothing till I tell you to do it, because you know what's going to happen. Somebody you love going to mess around and come up missing. Keep on playing with me. And I believe she don't play. I think she quit school because they had recess. Anyway, that's what happened behind the gates. I can't sit over here gossiping with y'all all day. I'll talk to y'all later. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks.